Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get from Canggu to Sanur and then from Sanur to Nusa Lembongan. We've just recently done this trip. If I know how to do this and I know how to get over there, I'm going to share that experience with you guys just in case this video helps you and you want to do the exact same trip. So we were staying in Canggu for 2 weeks, staying at the Summer of Surf hotel. It's pretty close to the beach, and all we did was in the morning we booked a Gojek driver, got the large car, and that took us about 45 minutes to get from Canggu to Sanur. It cost us about 300,000 IDR, which worked out to be about 30 Australian dollars. And we booked this at 9 o'clock in the morning because our boat was leaving Sanur port at 11 a.m. I'm sick of standing up, I'm gonna sit down. So the way we booked this driver was we just jumped onto the Gojek app. I simply paid with my Wise card. So recently I linked my Wise card to the Gojek and Grab apps just to make paying so much more easy. I could pay right there and then digitally when I booked the driver. There was no having to deal with cash or anything like that. If you want to know more about the Wise card, I have another video completely all about that. Go through all the pros and negatives about it, why I use it, the experience of using it thus far, and you can watch that video right here. I'll also leave a link down in the description as well to help you out. So the ferry that we took from Sanur Port to Nusa Lembongan, we went with Dream Beach Express. And now we didn't actually book this boat ourselves. Our hotel that we had in Nusa Lembongan, they organized all that for us. However, I did jump onto the website to have a look because I like to confirm things. I like to make sure that I know what's going on and where I'm meant to be going, etc. So I can leave a link to their website down in the description as well. They have a WhatsApp number where you can book in through the WhatsApp number and just let them know how many people, where you want to go, etc. If you want transfers as well from when you arrive in Nusa Lembongan, as well as I do believe that they do hotel pickup from your location in Bali. However, it's limited to certain areas, as I'm pretty sure they want to make sure that they get you to the port on time. Even though our hotel booked it for us, we had the tickets. However, we still had to go to the office, which is right around the corner from Sanur Port. The office is right there and you have to just go there to check in. We've just arrived here at the Dream Beach Express. Tickets cost us about 250,000 IDR. That works out to be about 25 Australian dollars. So it was 50 bucks for both myself and Dilly. And that includes our transfer from when we arrived in Nusa Lembongan. And that took us to the Yellow Bridge where we had to wait for our hotel to pick us up from there because the little Yellow Bridge can only have scooters going across. However, if you're staying on Nusa Lembongan, on the bigger island of the two, the driver will just take you to your hotel wherever you're staying. So our Gojek driver in the morning from Canggu to Sanur dropped us off at the office at about 10 o'clock. We checked in, we received our boarding passes.
I paid 500,500. Yeah. That's $50 plus the surcharge, which is like $1 something. This is the boarding pass, which one of us is gonna have. Then they give a sticker, which is Cameron right now have it, which this is gonna be the transfer from when we arrive at the port in Lembongan for the driver. They said make sure the driver sees this to transport you to the Yellow Bridge. This is receipt, just receipt, and this is the entry to the port here in Sanur. Everything happened maybe like when I got there was no queue. Right now it's quite a big queue, so better to be coming here like at least half an hour earlier. So if our boat is at 11, they ask you to be here 10:30. Be here at 10. Yeah. So be 1 hour at least, because right now there's quite a bit of a queue.
As well as they loaded up a truck with all of our luggage. They actually take the luggage over to the port and unload it there. So from the office, we just end up walking over to the port, which looks to be about like just a short 10-minute walk. You can even see it now. So we just walked over and they've already unloaded all our bags as well, so we can easily grab them. It was pretty busy, but it was organized at the same time. And when we started walking and making our way to the ferry, they take your luggage and they load it onto the boat and then you jump on. We took This boat was one of the smaller fast boats. Not a whole lot of space, but I'm gonna have to make do with the bags. Me having all of my camera gear, I was not putting that anywhere else. That stays on me, but my bag gets quite fat. It's one person per seat, and it was pretty snug. As well as they also made us all wear life jackets because there's been some recent accidents to do with boats, not this company, but other companies. There's been a couple accidents that some boats have sunk. So they made us all wear life jackets as well. We have arrived. The trip took about 30 minutes, so not too long. The weather was good and it was nice and calm. I took seasickness tablets because I get a little bit sick on boats if I'm on there for too long. And the boat itself was comfortable enough, but a little bit cramped. We arrived at Jungut Batu port on the beach. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not. Disembarking was easy, but sand is tricky with large suitcases. We've packed for a full year and half of our stuff is winter gear because we're going over to Europe around Christmas time. So getting off the boat with sand and taking off your shoes because you'll go in the water like a little bit. It was a little bit tricky, but the staff do carry your suitcases off the boat and then further towards where there's concrete pavement. So from there, you're able to carry and then wheel your suitcases if you have those. I don't recommend having suitcases. If you're purely going on holiday and you're coming to this destination, probably don't bring a suitcase. Bring a big backpack or duffel bag. So because our ticket included the transfer, we had a driver that drove us all the way to the yellow bridge. The little taxi just dropped everyone off and then us at the yellow bridge, which we have to walk around the corner to now. And from there, our hotel picked us up on scooters. Yes, even with suitcases, I had to hold on to my dear life. I had the suitcase, my big blue one, on me like this, and then I had to reach over and then hold the shoulders of my driver. I had my camera bag on my back as well, so I was just there hoping that I did not fall off the back.
Yeah, very different. You guys very safe. Yes.
Tip, on the way back, we used Decamel, a larger fast boat. It seats about 200 people. It has air conditioning, Wi-Fi, power points, and much more space. It's way more comfortable if you don't mind paying a little bit extra. I could even work on board. That's how comfortable I was. There was so much space that I could actually work for 2 hours. Because I was working, even though that there was Wi-Fi, it was reassuring to know that I had an Airalo eSIM card. I had to communicate with people back home as well. So like knowing that even if the Wi-Fi wasn't working, I could still contact everyone back home because I had that Airalo eSIM card. I've got a complete video about that eSIM card. If you're looking into eSIMs or anything like that and you want to find out more about Airalo, I'll leave the tag up here or the link in the description to that video and you can suss it out for yourself. But here are my final tips for making your journey from Canggu or wherever you are in Bali to Sanur and then to Nusa Lembongan. Expect wet feet when boarding and disembarking. Wear thongs, sandals, don't wear shoes and socks. Take seasickness tablets if you do get a bit queasy on the boat. Morning boats are usually calmer and travel light if possible. Sand and scooters are not suitcase friendly. I hope this video helped you out on your journey. If you are someone who's at a certain point in their life where you want to do a whole lot of travel for an extended amount of time, I have created a free prep guide that can help you towards that year of travel. I just talk about things like storage, selling your belongings, things that you need to prepare for, like getting a travel card, a eSIM card, air tags for your luggage, everything that you'll need to know that can help you get ready for your year of travel. And if you want that free guide, it's down in the description below. But for now, I'm Cameron, never stop creating, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See ya.